One of the most common defective products cases is the McDonald's coffee case. And most people think that someone sued McDonald's because the coffee was hot and they recovered and they were just sue happy. But that's not exactly what happened. What happened is McDonald's knew that they were making their coffee so hot that it was not fit for consumption. They had it to where it was hot for at least 15 minutes of cool down before it would ever get to a consumption point. And so the way they figured it is most people come to McDonald's, they pick up coffee in the drive-through, they drive a typically 15 minutes to work, don't drink the coffee in the meantime, and then when they get to work, then they have coffee that is a typical temperature to drink. The problem with that is, though, when that coffee was handed to her in the drive-through, it fell on her lap. It caused horrific burns, and it was nowhere near the temperature that it needed to be. It far exceeded any kind of consumption temperature. And that's why McDonald's failed in that case, and that's why the plaintiff recovered. One of the other popular products cases my law partner has actually handled was Cricket Lighter Company. The lighters that you know today have an ignition interlock on them where you have to push in and then strike the lighter. Well, back in the day, those didn't exist. There was no push in button that was required. And he was able to recover against the lighter company because they had assessed whether or not it'd be worth it to put that ignition interlock on a lighter, and they decided not to. And in the case he had with several other lawyers, there were multiple people that were burned in a house.